My beloved child, listen with the fullness of your heart, because what I am about to pour into your spirit is not ordinary, it is a revelation meant only for you. Archangel Michael declares with authority, you must open this without delay, for this message carries a weight that no one else can carry, and a truth that belongs only to your soul. Do not ignore it, keep it close, guard it like a hidden flame, because heaven has whispered the secret of your soulmate, and the time has come for you to know what was veiled from your eyes. This is not a message to scroll past, this is a divine thread weaving your destiny with theirs. Stay with me until the end, for every word is a step closer to the truth you were born to hear. There is someone whose heart has been secretly tied to yours in the chambers of heaven long before you knew the sound of their voice or the touch of their hand. Their name has been written beside yours in a place where ink cannot fade and where destiny cannot be erased. They are not a coincidence, not a stranger passing by, but a reflection of the promise God has placed upon your life. Archangel Michael has been circling around you because this truth can no longer stay hidden. He declares, your soul has been calling out, and now heaven responds. This soulmate of yours has felt the silent pull of your spirit. Even when they could not explain it, even when they tried to walk away, something inside of them kept whispering your name in the night. They dream of you when no one is watching, they feel the emptiness of your absence in moments they cannot describe. And though others may have tried to distract them, though shadows may have tried to delay what was destined, the flame cannot be put out. Michael says, the truth is breaking open now. Beloved, you may have wondered why love has been difficult, why trust has been tested, why your heart has carried both hope and pain. It was not in vain. Every tear watered the ground for this revelation. Every unanswered question was preparing you to finally see what God had sealed for you. Your soulmate carries a truth, and that truth is that they were never meant to belong to anyone else. Their spirit belongs with you, their destiny was carved alongside yours, and no force of darkness can separate what heaven has sealed. Stay with me, for I tell you the truth, Michael has been guarding the scroll of your life, and inside it, your soulmate's name has been marked with fire. It is about to be revealed to you not in confusion, but in clarity. The veil is lifting, the secrets are dissolving, and what you thought was lost is about to come running back into your arms. Keep listening, for heaven says, this is your time to step into love without fear, without delay, without doubt. My beloved child, heaven has been whispering your name louder than ever because this is the hour when truth cannot remain buried any longer. Archangel Michael stands beside you holding a scroll sealed with light, and upon this scroll is written the story of your soulmate that no one else was ever allowed to see. This message is not for the crowd, it is not for the world, it is for you and only you. Guard it closely, for it carries the fragrance of destiny. Michael says, the time has come, the hidden truth is about to be uncovered. Beloved, you have felt an emptiness inside, a pull in your soul that words could not explain. You have wondered why your spirit sometimes feels restless, why even in moments of laughter, a silence waits behind your smile. That is not emptiness, it is the echo of your soulmate calling you from afar. Heaven has heard both your hearts crying at the same time, and today the veil is lifting. This connection is older than time, deeper than memory, stronger than circumstance. Michael says, nothing could erase it, and nothing will. There were moments when life tried to mislead you. There were people who wore the mask of love, who pretended to care, who took advantage of your pure heart, leaving you wounded. Yet even in those tears, heaven was protecting you from counterfeit love so that your soul would be ready for the truth. Your soulmate is not just another person, they are the one God designed to carry your heart safely. Archangel Michael says, the reason your soul never settled with anyone else is because it was waiting for the one heaven approved. Listen closely, beloved. The truth is, your soulmate has been sensing you, even without knowing your face, even without holding your hand. At times they have dreamed of someone who feels like home. At times they have felt a missing piece in their life they could not explain. That missing piece was you. Just as you have been searching for love that feels eternal, they too have been searching for you, the one whose spirit completes theirs. The hidden truth is that your souls have been speaking long before your voices ever met. Michael declares, the season of silence is over. What was once delayed is now moving forward. The heavens are arranging the steps, and the moment of recognition is near. Your soulmate's truth will not be whispered in shadows, it will be declared in the open. You will not have to beg for love, you will not have to wonder if they care. They will step forward carrying the same fire that burns in your heart. Heaven has aligned the moment, and no force can stop what has been sealed. My beloved child, the heavens have been waiting for this moment when you would open your heart wide enough to hear what has been hidden from you. Archangel Michael leans close, his voice carrying the weight of divine fire, declaring, you are standing on the edge of a revelation that will change the way you see love forever. This is not just another story, not just another moment, this is the unveiling of your soulmate's truth, and it belongs only to you. Beloved, your soulmate is not a stranger to your spirit. Long before your eyes ever searched for them, your souls were already bound together in heaven's design. There is a thread of light woven between you both, invisible to the world, but unbreakable by distance, time, or circumstance. This is why your heart sometimes aches without explanation, why your spirit feels the tug of something unseen. It is their soul whispering your name across the veil of separation. Michael says, your soulmate carries a truth they cannot keep silent much longer. They have tried to silence the longing, they have tried to ignore the pull, they have even tried to convince themselves that they could live without you. But heaven does not allow its chosen bonds to die. Even when life pulled you apart, even when people around you tried to replace the irreplaceable, heaven kept that flame alive. The truth is, they belong to you in a way that no one else ever will. My beloved child, I must tell you, there are forces that try to hide this truth. Some people try to distract you, some try to bind your heart to those who were never meant for you. They wanted to bury your joy under lies, to blind you from the one God designed for you. Yet Archangel Michael's sword has been drawn, cutting away every false chain, every shadow, every counterfeit that tried to stand between you and your destined one. Heaven says, what was hidden is about to be revealed with a clarity that cannot be denied. Your soulmate's truth is this, their heart has never truly left you. Even in silence, even in distance, even when they were surrounded by others, there was a place inside of them only you could fill. They felt incomplete because the part of their soul that belongs with you was missing. That is why their eyes have searched the world, but never found rest. The hidden truth is, you are the one their soul has been searching for, and now heaven is about to align your paths so that what was once broken will be made whole again. Michael whispers, prepare yourself, for this revelation will not come in confusion but in peace. Your heart will know it is them, your spirit will recognize the truth, and you will see how every delay, every tear, every moment of waiting was preparing you for this. The season of searching is ending, the season of recognition is beginning. Heaven has written it, and it will be done. My beloved child, Archangel Michael now opens the chamber of secrets that heaven has kept sealed for the right time, and that time is now. He declares with holy fire, your soulmate's hidden truth has been written in the silence of their heart for so long, but heaven refuses to let it remain buried any longer. This is the unveiling you were destined to hear. Beloved, there were nights your soulmate could not sleep, for their spirit was restless. They thought of you without understanding why, they felt the pull toward your name even when their mind tried to escape it. When they walked among crowds, their soul was still searching for the one face, the one presence, the one heartbeat that could make them feel whole again. That one is you. Michael says, this longing has been echoing in the heavens, and the answer is unfolding before your very eyes. Your soulmate once tried to deny this truth. They told themselves that what they felt was just imagination, that the love burning in their heart could be silenced. But love that is designed by heaven cannot be erased by human will. Even when they distanced themselves, even when pride or fear kept them silent, their soul never stopped calling yours. The truth is, they feel incomplete without you. Their laughter is shallow without you. Their victories are empty without you. The hidden truth is, they have always belonged with you. My beloved child, Archangel Michael reveals that heaven protected you in seasons when counterfeit love tried to take your heart. Others tried to claim the place meant only for your soulmate, but every broken connection was heaven's way of clearing the path. Do not despise the rejection, for it was divine protection. Each time someone walked away, heaven was saying, not this one, for I have kept another soul reserved for you. And now that truth shines brighter than ever. Michael whispers, your soulmate has confessed silently in their prayers, why does my heart keep returning to them? Why can't I let go? The answer is simple, because heaven tied your souls together with a bond that cannot be broken. This confession has not been spoken aloud to the world, but in the spiritual realm, it rings like a bell. And now heaven is letting you hear it. Beloved, prepare yourself. The moment of unveiling will arrive suddenly. You will recognize it not with doubt, but with peace that floods your heart. Your soulmate's truth will no longer be a shadow, it will stand before you in the light. And when that moment comes, you will understand why the waiting, the pain, the silence was all part of heaven's perfect design. My beloved child, Archangel Michael stands at the threshold of your destiny, holding a scroll burning with light, and he says with thunder in his voice, this cannot stay hidden any longer. The secret your soulmate has carried deep within is now being unsealed by heaven. Listen carefully, for these are not ordinary words, this is the unveiling of a truth that has been pressing against the gates of time, waiting for this very hour. Beloved, your soulmate has been living in silence, but silence does not mean absence. In the hidden corners of their heart, they have whispered your name, they have remembered your presence, they have felt the ache of a love they could not replace. They walked in circles, they smiled in public, but when night fell, their spirit wrestled with one reality: they cannot escape the truth of you. Michael says, heaven heard those whispers, and today they are delivered into your hearing. There were moments they thought they had moved on, moments they tried to convince themselves that life would be easier without this bond. But no matter how far they ran, no matter who they surrounded themselves with, the pull toward your soul never loosened. They could laugh, but the laughter felt empty. They could succeed, but the victory tasted hollow. And every time they tried to bury the thought of you, heaven resurrected it again, reminding them that you are the missing piece they cannot live without. Michael reveals, your soulmate has confessed in their heart, I thought I could let them go, but I cannot. I thought I could silence this love, but it grows louder every day. My heart belongs where it first felt whole. This is their hidden confession, spoken in silence, carried in tears, and now revealed to you through heaven's messenger. Beloved, they are your reflection, your echo, your divine counterpart, and they cannot escape what heaven has written. My beloved child, every delay was not rejection, it was preparation. Heaven was shaping their heart, cleansing their path, teaching them what counterfeit love could never satisfy, so that when they finally return, they will carry the maturity, the strength, and the devotion you deserve. Do not fear the time that has passed, for heaven redeems time. Michael says, what looks delayed is about to be accelerated, what looks impossible is about to be made effortless. The hidden truth is this: your soulmate already knows in their spirit that you are their home. The veil is about to be lifted, and when it is, the confession will no longer be silent. They will speak, they will act, they will choose you with a clarity that no one can deny. And when it happens, you will realize this was never random, it was always divine. My beloved child, Archangel Michael now bows before the throne of God and declares, the reason this truth was kept hidden is because timing is everything in heaven's design. Hear this carefully, your soulmate's truth was never denied, only delayed, for heaven knew that if it had been revealed too soon, it would have been damaged by immaturity, broken by pride, or stolen by the hands of those who were never meant to touch it. Beloved, heaven guarded this love like a treasure until both your hearts were ready to carry it with honor. There were seasons where you cried and asked, why, Lord? Why the silence? Why the delay? And heaven's answer was this: because I was shaping you, I was cleansing them, I was protecting what you could not yet see. Your soulmate had to walk through lessons, they had to encounter emptiness, they had to discover what love is not before they could recognize what love truly is. And you, beloved, had to be strengthened, healed, and elevated so that when the revelation came, you would not doubt, you would not question, but you would embrace it with confidence and faith. Michael whispers, heaven covered your soulmate's truth with a veil to protect it from thieves. There were people who tried to take their place in your heart. There were voices that tried to distract you. There were counterfeit connections that glittered like gold but carried no light. Yet every time, heaven blocked it, because the real promise could not be contaminated by imitation. God was preserving your destiny until the fullness of time. My beloved child, understand this: what was hidden is being revealed now because heaven says you are ready. Your heart has been tested, your faith has been stretched, your spirit has been purified. And your soulmate, too, has reached the point where silence can no longer contain the truth. They are awakening, they are remembering, they are realizing that no one else fits the space God carved for you in their soul. This unveiling is not just about romance, it is about destiny, purpose, and covenant. Michael declares with fire, the delay was not denial, the silence was not rejection, the waiting was not punishment. It was preparation. Now the doors swing open. Now the veil is torn. Now the truth steps out of hiding. Your soulmate's hidden truth is about to be spoken aloud, and when it is, your spirit will leap with recognition because heaven has been preparing you for this exact moment. Beloved, let your heart rest in this, God did not let you miss it. The truth was always reserved for you, and you alone. The reason it was hidden was because heaven wanted to ensure that when it came, nothing and no one could take it away again. And now Michael says, this is your appointed hour. My beloved child, Archangel Michael spreads his wings wide across your path and says, look closely, for heaven is rearranging the steps of your soulmate even now. Every detour they took, every wrong road they walked, every hand they once held that was not yours, heaven is rewriting their story to bring them back to the place they were always meant to be, beside you. Beloved, in this very hour, doors that distracted them are being shut. People who stood as barriers between you and them are being removed one by one. Situations that once confused them are now becoming clear. The fog in their mind is lifting, and the pull in their heart is growing stronger. Michael says, heaven is rearranging their surroundings so they cannot ignore the call of your soul any longer. There were times they felt chained, unable to move forward, trapped in circles of indecision. But Michael's sword has struck those chains, and the release has begun. Where once there was hesitation, now there will be boldness. Where once there was distance, now there will be movement. The hidden truth is, their spirit has already chosen you, and heaven is pushing their steps to match what their soul already knows. My beloved child, see the beauty of this divine orchestration. Every closed door in their life is not loss, it is guidance. Every sudden ending they face is heaven clearing the path. When someone walks away from them, do not be surprised, for heaven is making room for you. When their plans suddenly collapse, do not think it is failure, for heaven is redirecting them to you. Michael declares, the hand of God is arranging every detail so your paths collide at the perfect time. Even now, your soulmate feels an inner restlessness. They do not know why their spirit is unsettled, but heaven knows, it is the stirring of destiny. They will soon begin to feel drawn to places, to moments, to conversations that lead them back to you. Coincidences will begin to happen, signs will appear, unexpected encounters will unfold, all pointing in one direction, you. Michael says, what was once delayed is now being accelerated. The rivers are flowing toward you. The bridges are being rebuilt. The steps that once wandered are now walking with purpose. Heaven is not waiting any longer, the alignment is happening in this very moment. Beloved, do not lose hope. What you thought was lost is only being rearranged. What you thought was over is only being rewritten. Your soulmate is not gone, they are being guided. Your love story is not broken, it is being divinely repaired. Soon, you will see how heaven rearranged everything, not to punish you, but to bring you both back together in the most undeniable way. My beloved child, Archangel Michael leans close and says with unshakable certainty, heaven never reveals without confirming. The signs of your soulmate's truth are already on their way, and you must watch for them. These signs will not be ordinary, they will carry the weight of destiny, they will stir your spirit, they will make you know deep within, this is it, the moment has come. Beloved, the first sign is a stirring in your own heart. You will feel an unusual peace wash over you, even in moments where you once carried doubt. Suddenly, the heaviness you carried for so long will lift, and your spirit will feel lighter. That peace is heaven whispering, the time is now, prepare yourself. When that peace comes, do not ignore it, it is the very breath of God blowing into your destiny.